What is going on, guys? Randall419, the man with the million, back again with another video. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It's going to be the return of Rands in the Spotlight. Covered a lot of Xbox Scorpio news. Now it's time to get back into some game stuff. So I wanted to talk about Talent Not Included. So this will be a Rands in the Spotlight. My impressions of Talent Not Included, which came out this past week on Xbox One and PlayStation, and pretty much anywhere you can get games, except for maybe the Switch. Not 100% sure on that. It's made by Freema Studios, and it retails for $15. Now, Talent Not Included is basically an action platformer with a heavy emphasis on platformer. It is set up like a play. The first act you play as a knight, second act you play as a rogue, and the third act you play as a mage, and I'll have gameplay clips of all three of them, because I haven't beaten the game yet, but I have played as every character. And yeah, so I went into this game not really knowing anything about it, figured I'd give it a try, and I came away really surprised by the actual, like, how much fun the game is. Platformers are kind of few and far between these days, and I really enjoyed the platforming aspects of the game. So basically, it's a score-based game, right? You see me collecting these candies, and the candies, when you collect a certain amount, you get, multipliers. And the whole point of the level or the game is to collect all the candies with the highest multiplier you possibly can and finish the level. And you can see at the top you have the three different masks: bronze, silver, gold, and the point is to get gold at as many of the levels as you can, and you do that by collecting the candies with the highest multiplier and killing enemies without getting hit. So there's a lot of skill involved, as well as a lot of platforming mechanics, so you got to be on your toes. Each of the characters has a unique set of abilities. So you saw me playing as a knight. He has this move where he can spin and go through stuff. Now here I am, this is the second act, we're playing as the rogue, and he has his kind of ability is that he can dodge roll, not only on the ground but in the air. So when you come to these little saws or whatever, or enemies, you can literally dodge roll right through them. So a lot of the acts, so there's 15 levels in each act, and there's 3 boss fights in each act. You fight the same boss 3 different times, a little bit harder. But each of the levels are built around the character's ability. So this act with the rogue is really built around his ability to roll and pass through object without getting hurt. So it makes at least each of the acts different enough from one another that you're not feeling that it does not stay its welcome. And it's not necessarily a long game either. I think I played for 4 hours. I have 1 act left to do, and the only reason I haven't finished is because I'm basically trying to perfect the game. I am going for all the golds, and it's actually, going for all the golds actually makes the game a lot more enjoyable, in my opinion, because you got to be, some of the levels are a little more lenient on their requirements, gold, and some you actually have to be kind of perfect. So I liked that, playing through the level and trying to be as perfect as possible to get it. But the game is a lot of fun. I'm having a good time playing it. I'm trying to get the completion, the full 1,000, and the achievements in this game, they're pretty easy for the most part. I have 750 right now. Nothing too hard. I mean, the hardest achievement in the game is getting all gold. So for all you achievement hunters out there and all you trophy hunters out there, if you want to get a nice completion, nice fun completion, then this game might be right up your alley. Another thing I should mention is that this game features local co-op, so you and a second player can play together and complete the levels together, obviously. You do kind of compete with one another. You pick up the candies, and it'll like give the MVP to the person who's picked up the most candy in the level. And yeah, so it's $15. I think that's a little bit expensive for what it offers. It's only 3 acts. Each act has 15 levels. A level doesn't take that very long to go through it. Most of the time, and if you're good enough, you can get the gold on your first try, as I've done there. I've gotten golds on all the ones on Act 1 and Act 2. So, I don't know. I think a fair price would have been 10. 15 is a little bit expensive. And here we go. This is the third act. This is the third character, the wizard. He actually shoots when compared to the other two characters. He also has a blink move where he kind of like teleports kind of you know, through stuff, which is interesting. He also can glide. So like I said, each of the three characters offer their own unique set of abilities, and the levels are built around each of those characters' abilities. They're also themed, obviously. The first level was a forest, second level is desert. This level looks, you know, this Act 3 is going to be more winter type of levels, and it's all punctuated by a boss fight at the end, because it's like this demonic play that's going on. Obviously, there's not really much of a story to be told, but yeah, let's get back to price. I know if price is important. $15, a little bit expensive. I'd say for $10 it'd be worth it. Although if you're looking for an easy completion, maybe a fun game in local co-op, or if you just really love platformers, then I would recommend this game. But if you're just looking for something to play, I would wait until this game drops down to at least $10. I think for $15 it's a tad bit too expensive. Honestly, I would more recommend Blackwood Crossing for the same price than this, even though it's kind of a different genre, but I really like Blackwood Crossing. So, hey, that's my impressions of Talent Not Included. Let me know what you think of the game, if you're going to pick it up in the comments section. With that, yeah, so this is going to end the video. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more content, as I will have an Enter the Gungeon video out soon, maybe even later tonight. I will have a look at the Bulletstorm remaster, if anybody's interested in seeing what that's like. And also on Tuesday, be on the lookout for my ukulele video. That's gonna be pretty cool. I've been playing a little bit of it. I'll play a little bit more over this next couple days, and I'll give my thoughts on that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see everybody later.